All right, so today we are going to review graphing and writing things in slope-intercept form. So whenever we are talking about slope-intercept form, we always are talking about y is equal to mx plus b, where m is your slope and b is your y-intercept. And when we graph things, we always want to be starting at the y-intercept. So for this problem, our slope is the number that is being multiplied by x. So in this case, we have a negative next to x. So this is really a -1. When it comes to graphing, you always want your slope to be a fraction. So to make -1 a fraction, we're going to do -1 over 1. And our y-intercept is whatever you're adding or subtracting, which in this case is 4. So I'm going to put a point at 4 on the y-axis. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our starting point. And then we're going to use our slope and do rise over run to create the next point. So rise over run. So I'm going to go down 1 and right 1, put a point. And we will repeat the process. So down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, so on and so forth. And then I can take my ruler and connect them to create a straight line. So down here, we're going to look at number 6. I gave you 2 points and I asked you to write the equation of the line. Now, when you have ordered pairs, you can most certainly make a table. You have x and y, so we have 0, -5, and then we have 4, -2. And you could put that in the calculator doing stat enter. And then that would come up with your equation. But I'm just going to go ahead and do it straight off the graph. So first and foremost, our y-intercept is where we touch the y-axis. So the y-intercept is -5. And then our slope is rise over run. So to be level with this point, I rise, I go up 1, 2, 3. So this is a 3. And then I run, I go over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So rise over run, 3 over 4. I can't simplify that, so that is my slope. So the equation is always y equals mx plus b. So y equals 3/4 x minus 5 or plus -5. All right, so number 8 is asking us to write an equation for this line that was given to us. So we're going to find the y-intercept. That's where we touch the y-axis. So the y-intercept is over here at 10. And then to find the slope, we want another perfect point. Well, there's a perfect point here at 16 too. So we're going to do rise over run. So I go down 8, so -8. Please make sure you pay attention to your scale because we're counting by 2s. So down 8. And then I go over 16. So rise over run, that's -8 over 16. Well, that can be simplified to be -1/2. To write my equation, you're always going to do slope-intercept form. So this is y equals -1/2 x plus 10. All right, now it gets a little bit trickier. We'll look at number 11 when I just give you a bunch of points. To go ahead and find the equation for this, what we're going to want to do is find ordered pairs first. Now, I know these points are kind of off, so whatever you decide as the ordered pair is fine as long as they're relatively close. So we're counting by 2.5 because we're counting every other one by 5, so this would be 2.5 in between them. So this first point is almost at 2.5. I'd say it's like 2.4, so we're going to say 2.4, and it's on 10. First thing you need to do is write all your ordered pairs. So we have 2.410. Then this next point is at 5. Again, we're counting by 2.5, so 5, 12.5. Then we have an ordered pair just above 7.5, so we'll call that 7.6. And again, it's at 12.5. Our next ordered pair is at 12.515. Then we have one at 1517.5. And our last one is at 2020. So when you have something like this, what we're going to do to get an equation of a line of best fit is we are going to enter this in the calculator. So the very first thing you're going to do is clear your calculator list. So second plus 4, enter. Second plus 4, enter. Then we're going to go to stats, start and edit, and we're going to put our x values in list 1. So our x values were 2.4, 7.6, 12.5, 15, 20. Yes, I know you're estimating, so if your numbers don't quite match up to what I have, that's okay. Then we had 10, 12.5, 12.5, 15, 17.5, and 20. Once we have them entered, we're going to go to Stats, right arrow to calculate. We're going to choose option number 4, hit enter. Then we'll hit enter till the screen changes. And I now have my slope and my y-intercept. So for the y-intercept, that's going to be, we'll go to the hundreds place, 8.87, because the 6 behind the 6 would round that up to be a 7. So 8.87. And then our slope is 0.5. The 8 will round the 4 up to be 5, so 0.55. So now write an equation, slope-intercept form. Y is equal to 0.55x plus 8.87. All right, that is homework 3-6.